The astrological events in 2025 were major. Throughout the entire year, there was basically 2 months where we didn't have like huge game changer energy. And this year is only marginally less hectic in the sense that we've got 3 months where between kind of April and June, things aren't effectively cray-cray. 2025 was basically a cosmic cleanup mission, starting to prepare us for what is coming over the next 4 to 5 years. 2026 will continue some of that cleanup work as the universe will be removing whatever it has decided is no longer necessary. But what makes 2026 different is that a lot of the planets that started to move last year, this time round, are going to be settling in for the long haul, which means that the universe has kind of had enough of us kind of liberating and thinking about things and wants us to now start doing. There's been so much energy in the earth and water signs in recent years, and by the end of 2026 all of the major planets will be in fire or air signs, and this is a real shift from this kind of grounding, embedding, comfortable energy that we've been experiencing, and it's moving much more into action orientated and new mindsets and driving changes forward more proactively and with energy. This year there's going to be 3 major time periods that will really define our lives. The first will be between January and April, and this is because it's the start of the first eclipse season almost immediately. From the 18th of January, we're kind of in that key period and starting to warm up towards the eclipses. And this year, we're going to see a continuation of the Virgo and Pisces eclipses that have already been occurring for the last 18 months. But the real headline is the new eclipses that are starting in Leo and Aquarius this year. In fact, the first eclipse of 2026 is going to be in the sign of Aquarius in February. This is a whole new chapter that's starting in our lives that will be unfolding until 2028. Then the next important period is going to be from late June into September. And by this point, all of the outer planets are going to be in fire and air signs. And we're also going to have another Mercury retrograde that is going to warm us up into the second eclipse season, which is actually occurring this year over summer. The third and final stage is kind of like, well, there's not actually really a gap between the two. So September is almost like a bridge between the two stages. Throughout October, we'll be welcoming back Venus retrograde, who alongside Mercury and actually so many other planets are going to be almost like extending into December time the eclipse season. If things didn't change in summer when they're meant to, then this will be the period where these changes may come about. On top of the fact that we feel the retrogrades of closer planets much more, and the fact that it's Venus, which is the planet of relationships or the ruler of relationships, this is a time where we can certainly expect that new relationships may be formed and existing ones are going to be tested, and other relationships are likely to part ways. Of course, there's way too much detail for me to cover in just one video, so make sure you'll follow me, and as we approach each of these periods, I'll be sharing key dates, like what to expect from this energy and what this means for your sign.